So like, what up? It's Doki, and welcome to a very, very, very late edition of Storytime Sunday. It's been a hot minute. I haven't posted one in a long time. I'll be posting an old one soon. Then I'll be posting this one. And it's just been a minute because I just haven't been taking care of my YouTube channel, and I'm sorry, and I know I should be better, but I'm not, because I'm not better at anything. A little bit of a different setup, Avi. I moved my bed. You can see those in my vlogs, whatever. So, I feel like I'm gonna continue I'm sorry, I look like fucking Jon Targaryen right now, spoilers. But yeah, my hair's gross, I should wash it. I figured I would continue my Storytime Sundays where I left off. My last one is in the 3rd grade. Haven't uploaded that yet. We'll be uploading it next. And then the one's gonna be 4th grade with my 4th grade teacher, Mrs. Fry. Mrs. Fry was pretty cool. Okay, so Mrs. Fry was cool. Okay, this story is just kind of gonna be like, it's not anything specific. It's just 4th grade in general. Because it was a good year for me. 4th grade was like my favorite year of school, I think. I think middle school sucked ass. High school was pretty shitty until like maybe my senior year, I guess. But yeah, all in all, like, favorite year of school, 4th grade. So my 4th grade teacher, Mrs. Fry, was really cool. She owned a farm when she wasn't teaching, so neat, animals and shit. She also had the exact same name I did. My name is Corrine, and so was her name, but it was spelled differently. I don't know how she spelled it, but she told me I was her favorite student because we had the same name. And like, you know, I was a 9th grader, you're like, oh yeah, I'm cool, whatever. And so it made me feel like super special, and I was like, this is sweet. And she just basically, like, she was a cool teacher. She did like reading breaks for us, like, every day. Or like, it was a reading break where like she was reading instead of us reading. She'd read different like books, and then we would just listen for like 15 minutes, and then she would, you know, do other assignments and stuff. And like, I always felt like she was, like I said, she always was like, oh, you're my favorite student, you're so cool because we have the same name. And she said in like 20 years of teaching that she never had this student with the same name as me. She like, we would earn like candy for things. I don't remember why, but it was just like, I don't know, help doing chores or like answering questions correctly or something. And she always let me pick my favorite candy. And all the candy she had, I liked Cow Tales the most. My back hurts. I'm gonna put a pillow there. So if anyone knows Cow Tales, holla at you. With a reading break, we had, when she was reading the books, she started reading the Harry Potter series. Well, not the whole entire series, but she started reading one of the books, probably like the first book. Because that was around the year like Harry Potter started getting like super popular, like 1998, 1999, probably 1999. It's funny because there was this kid, okay, there was me and this other kid in class, and that kid was kind of newer. I think he either joined in 3rd grade or 4th grade. And we'll just call him like Nate. Call him Nate. And we learned, like, I started like the second, it's so funny because like the second he like came into class, I like developed a total crush on him. I was just like, he's cute, I like him, he's cute. And like, so he's in my class from like 3rd grade to 4th grade. I'm all shy about it. And we apparently learned that we had the same like religious background upbringing, because when Mrs. Fry started reading the Harry Potter book, we, like, both my mom and his mom were like, we don't want our kids listening to that. We don't want our kids learning about Harry Potter. We don't want our kids to know about Harry Potter. It's Satan and witchcraft and the devil. And I was like, okay, Mom, whatever. Like, I was just used to her, like, doing stuff like that already. I'm like, okay, I guess I can't sit in class. So then, so me and Nate, we had to sit outside of the classroom while she was like reading that book. And what we got to do was like, this is when like iMacs, like those Apple laptops, like that were new and white and like just coming out and fancy. We got to sit out in the hallway and we got to play like freaking solitaire and crazy mystery games and stuff while she was reading a book. And so it was just him and I alone. Undivided attention for each other for like 15 minutes every single day. It was the best. Like 15 minutes and half an hour. And since I already had a crush on the dude, I was like, this is great. This is fabulous. I had like a whole month of that. I was just like, yes. So of course that just made my crush like more intense because I got to learn about him and learn what he liked, and so we can talk to each other about stuff. And, like, I don't have any clue or remember what he was into now, but it was great. And that went on for like a month. I don't think he learned I had a crush on him until 5th grade. Yeah, he didn't learn I had a crush on him until 5th grade, and I'll tell you that story next time. You learn all about it. Scoot up a little bit, maybe. You learn all about it next time. See how well that went down for me after he learned. Nothing too like insane crazy happened that year. Like the only other things I can remember is she did like this science experiment thing where we had 2 rats. They were sister rats, and I don't know where she got them from, but they're named Princess and Tinkerbell. And we were doing like this little thing. It was like very simple 9-year-old experiment. We gave 1 rat sugar water, and we gave 1 rat plain water. It was basically to see like, oh, who would gain the weight, or blah 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 blah. And it was funny because she said this too. She's like, in all my years, this has never happened, because apparently she's done this experiment every year with her kids. And we like do it for however so long, like a couple months or something. And the rat we gave the sugar water to stayed a generally healthy like size. Stayed like about the same as when we got it. And then the rat we gave the regular water to got fat. It was really weird. And she's like, I've never seen that happen before. I don't know why I did that. Like she said, she's been doing this experiment for, I don't know, since as long as she's been a teacher. She's like, okay, fam. I don't fucking know. But, like, okay, so she was like, that's weird. So she's like, I can't explain it, I don't know. Maybe that rat had like a weird thyroid issue. No idea. We're never gonna know. So she ends up like giving the rats away, like, cause she like given to our classmate, one of my classmates. 1 rat was given to like a girl I knew. I can talk about more in my 5th grade episode. That'll be fun. Or I can make it another 5th grade episode. And she gave the other rat to another classmate who I don't remember. Because we would just go home and ask, like, who can we have? Like, can we have a rat? And then whoever parents were like, yeah, sure. They got to take it home. And then another science experiment we did. I think that's the only other story that I can remember from 4th grade that really, like, stuck out to me. Was she had this, like, fish tank by the window. This was like around spring when it was getting like to summer. She had all these stinking monarch caterpillars in it, and they were all like doing their thing, and we were like watching them, and they were really pretty and cute. They're just crawling around eating leaves and fucking around in the dirt. They would become cocoons, you know, and then they become butterflies. So it's like all these butterflies in this big tank with like dirt and stuff. And I don't know if she told us to take the lid off on purpose, or if we were supposed to take the lid off like after we like got them all outside. No, she told us to take the lid off so we could get them out. So of course, like, we take the thing off, and then all the monarch butterflies, probably like 20 plus, started like flying around the classroom and stuff, and we're like, ah! And so it was cool, but we also had to be like super careful because it's just a bunch of kids like bugs, like moth are up in there, and you're like, I don't know what's gonna happen. So we catch them. We probably caught them in like jars or like in our hands or something. And the whole thing was like, oh, take them outside to be free. And we're like, woo, release the bugs. And we just like got them wherever we could. Like, we felt like we got all of them, and we're like, okay, cool. We did the experiment. We did the assignment. We freed the bugs. It's great. Several weeks later, I don't remember how many we're just continued on with class, and there's like, okay, so it's like the chalkboard, and then there's like a bookshelf like right next to it. And we were like cleaning the shelf or like helping with dusting or something. And then I saw, so I'm standing here, I'm like cleaning the chalkboard, and I see like through the chalkboard, like chalkboard, bookshelf, and then like a little gap thing. And then I see it. It's like just the carcass of like a butterfly, carcass of a monarch that's just like laying there. It's like dead. Like apparently it got caught there and died because it couldn't get out. And it was there for like weeks and I didn't even know about it. And I'm like, oh no. So I like told Miss Fry about it, and she was like, and we were like, how do we get that out of there? Because it was like, since it's the chalkboard, which is connected to the wall, and then the bookshelf, and the bookshelf was like super big, it's like way thick back in there. And we're like, So I believe because like it would have been like too much of a hassle to like tell the other kids to like help us, like, because we couldn't, we're 9, we can't like move the bookshelf, and like a janitor can't like come in during the day and like interrupt class and just get rid of this like rotting bug carcass. So I think she ended up like moving it after we left. Like she probably ended up getting the janitor after like the end of the school day. So that was fun. Yeah, because I ended up telling Miss Fry, and I don't think like she told the other kids about it, so I was like probably the only one who knew. I was like, so yeah, here's the thing that's happening. And I saw one of the monarch butterflies didn't get to make it outside, it died. And I felt so bad for it. I was like, oh no. It super sucked, but I'm like, what can you do? We didn't know about it. It got stuck, and I guess we just didn't keep track of how many freaking bugs there were, But besides that, I don't think I can think of, well, yeah, like I brought up earlier, Nate, he was my first crush in school. Yeah, he was my first crush in school. And he like moved in from like, I don't know where. And he, like, I don't know why I thought he was cute. I think it was like his buck teeth, maybe, his blue eyes. I've always been a sucker for blue eyes, even nowadays. And like, I think he was probably funny. And when I learned, like, oh, he was raised Christian too, and so am I. Oh gosh, we're destined to be. We're 9 years old. It's gonna be great. But yeah, like I said earlier, he didn't know I had a crush on him. He still didn't know after like the whole like sitting outside of class thing. And I didn't end up telling him until 5th grade. But I'll let you know about that one in the next video. But it was really cute though. I think I like tried to find his like MySpace account later on in life just to see, that'd be all creepy, but just to see what he was up to. And I think he got like fat. But like, yeah, like I'm fat, but he got like fat. I was like, way to be creep. No, I mean, and I don't think I ever tried to message him. I was like, oh yeah, that looks like him. But I think he thought it was a creep. So I never like was just like, hey, how's it going? What's you up to? Like 10 years later. No, yeah, basically like 10 years later ish, because like 9 to like 18 roughly. But I'll let you know how that all went down later in another video. What he did when he learned that I was into him, and how I learned he wasn't interested. And I'll let you know what I did to let him know that I liked him. Oh my lord. It involves Nickelodeon magazines. If any of you ever got Nickelodeon magazines when you were a kid, you'll love it. It's great. But hey, I hope you liked the little bit of story, just the general 4th grade knowledge that I gave you. Because yeah, like I said, it wasn't just like, there wasn't anything like crazy. There was like the bits and pieces. But all in all, like a good year. It was a good year for me. I liked it a lot. And also, yeah, I'll end up learning this like layout better. I think I have the camera too high and the light too bright. We'll get it figured out. But we'll see you next Storytime Sunday. Still don't have an outro. I'll get one eventually. But I mean, I hope you like it. We'll see ya. Yeah, I'm wearing a Mojo shirt. Mojo Jojo. I want to get a tattoo of the Powerpuff Girls. That'd be sweet. Also, tattoo tour video at some point in the future. And I learn how to be good at that. See you next time.